other than like here in the bedroom training. And even then, sometimes she wasn't super into it. And so, pretty much what fixed that is making it a lot harder for her to get the food. Not as far as like requesting more behaviors or behavior chains or anything, but just making it more interesting to access that reinforcement. Maybe use? What are we doing? Cookie, 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 cookie. So, one easy way to do that is just tease them with it. Cookie, cookie, cookie. Is she gonna get ya? And you can see like her arousal levels kind of already going up, trying to get after it. Get ya. And I use like a different hand shape signal for when I want her to go after it versus when I'm doing like Zen hand that I want her to ignore it. And dig in. Get ya. Yes. Um, so that's one way you can sort of make eating food more like play. Another is just tossing it. Make sure it's like her hair's all in her face, so it needs to be big pieces that she can see. Maybe? Yeah. Toss. um, she gets it. Another is like if you chuck it on the floor, maybe toss, and then you use your hand to like get in there and kind of like bat it around and make it harder for them to grab it. Good job. Yeah, obviously, if it's like upsetting to the dog that you're in their space, like messing with their food, maybe don't do that. But Ed thinks that's very fun. Um, Treat scatters too, where you just throw a lot on the ground and they have to sniff for it. Um, that is really engaging for some dogs that really like to sniff around and use their nose. Ed's not very good at it because I think she likes to use her eyes and she doesn't really have eyes ever. Beep beep beep. And then other fun games, maybe come here, is like throwing a piece of food and racing the dog for it. Oh, thank you. Touch. Oh, see? Toss. Get. Um, sometimes she likes that. Sometimes she'd rather like bite my hand than go get the food. But if you use a big piece of food so they really see it, I think there's less chance of like the hand biting being a thing. Gotta get moved. Oh, yeah. You squish. You squish. Oh my gosh, Rebecca. Yes. Thank you. I know I'm being weird. Oh my gosh. Is it? Yeah, just trying to grab you. I'm gonna sling you around. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, there you go. And then you can also just like throw it and hold the dog back. Oh, she went. Toss. Good job. She's not a super big fan. You can also like hold a arm around their chest or in front of their chest. Oh, does she want it? Does she want it? But you can see like some dogs like the resistance. She's not super into that. Toss. Good girl. Yeah, and funny enough, like food reinforcement is something that you need to practice. Um, Dogs get better at using and accepting the reinforcement that they're reinforced with the most. Um, so, we kind of had to, like it was behavior, well, it is a behavior. We had to prove being able to eat food and take that reinforcement. Oh, and then one more thing is kind of using Premack principle for food. My beers. Get it. Um, this one like can be kind of hit or miss, um, depending on the dog. You don't want your frame of mind when using Premack with food to be um, like you have to eat this to get the reinforcement, um, because I don't know, that just doesn't really build enthusiasm. Um, but sometimes it'll help because oh, you eat this
this more exciting thing happens. And so then eating becomes more exciting because that excitement sort of bleeds over. Lasha? Um, but yeah, don't put like pressure on your dog to eat if the toy is just not, if like they're too hyped up to eat, because pressure creates stress and no one wants to eat when they're stressed. Or maybe they want to eat a lot, but that's not a problem with our dogs. Get ya, get ya. So yeah, those are pretty much the different ways that I've made Ed. I mean, she'll never be a lab, but she's absolutely a workably food-driven dog.